Boys. We fucked up. And you're probably wondering what I mean by we fucked up. Well, you're probably noticing that I'm scrolling through my now what is worth overall 37k bank, roughly. Yeah, the duel arena took me for all I had. And all I had was about 3 bill. And I made most of it PVMing and staking on this account. And it sucks to see it all go, but my whip just didn't want to hit. So I figured the best thing that could come out of me losing all that money is we do it from scratch series. So at the very end, I don't think I'm going to learn my lesson. We're going to chuck the 3 bill again. 3 bill from scratch, only untradables to start out with until I can afford better. Good luck me. Episode 1.
At this point, I really just need some starter GP. I've been poor on pay-to-play in well over 2 years, so I don't really know a lot of menial ways that you can make GP on pay-to-play from a very basic level besides Sammy Wines or White Berries and a few other things. So I figured I would just do White Berries since that was the first thing that I ever did on pay-to-play to make a decent amount of money. They're not worth as much as they used to be, but it should give me a decent amount of money just to buy some basic gear like Black D-Hide and Rune Crossbow, so I can figure out what I'm going to do to make some extra money. Man, so with the release of these new mobile worlds that Jagex recently put out, the wilderness seems kind of dead. And not dead as in like the population count's really low, but dead as in I remember people jumping on my ass as soon as I got to Lava Dragons 2 years ago, and it feels weird to be able to just walk in here and have no one jump on me right away. But hey, we're about done collecting the white berries. We'll go summon the GE, get ourselves some good gear, and we'll see what's going on. Woo! We are done collecting white berries, boys. So let's go sell ourselves some white berries on the old Grand Exchange and get ourselves some starter GP and see what we are going to do to get ourselves the money that we need so we can go do some basic bossing. Filling Barrows, filling KVD, filling a few other things. Oh, fucking wrong way. Holy shit. I'm Jesus, I just walked through a gate. And the white berries ended up being a decent amount of GP. I'm pretty sure maybe I'll get like 25k, 30k. I'm not really sure altogether what I'll get, but it shouldn't really matter because really all I need is a rune crossbow and some broad bolts. Hey, 26k GP, 27k GP, not too bad. That should give me the rune crossbow I need, a couple hundred broad bolts, and we'll gear up. And I think we're gonna go to Wyverns and do a couple Wyvern trips just to get ourselves some basic melee gear and trident. So I haven't done off-task range Wyverns in well over a year roughly, but that's how I built my original bank on Who Is She, and I have roughly about 12k KC for skeletal Wyverns on that account. They're a decent medium level way of making money if your account has the Slayer requirement, so I will throw the requirements and general information up on screen for you guys. You guys can consider doing them. Definitely would recommend it. Alright boys, first kill of the trip, see what we get. Ooh, prayer potions. That's honestly not too bad. It's a decent trip extender right there, and that should actually really help out with making the trip just last a little bit longer. Because I'm kind of bootlegging it right now, and this first trip should be pretty well fair, so I'm hoping I make at least 400k. 400k should put me in a decent spot. Oh my god, man, these kills actually feel so bad. I'm like constantly one tick prayer flicking right now. Please give me something good. Hey, that's honestly not bad. A rune kite shield's actually pretty solid. That's just a solid alcheball right there. That is the first wyvern trip done, and honestly, it really wasn't even that bad in the end. Obviously, it got a little tedious towards the middle because I didn't really have that much bonus range besides rigor. And the good thing is you can stake rigor, so that's a nice thing that I have on my account that I can use. But hopefully the total price check for this comes out to be relatively something decent. I did get 20 battle staffs, which was really nice. Gave me a lot of bulk GP that I really can put to good use. But I think total price check should probably roughly come out to about, oh nice, 386k. Oh, let's see a little more. 387k almost, but damn, that's actually pretty decent. So that gives me enough GP to play around with to where I could buy the Black D-Hide, the Glory, and some more broad bolts, and I can go back to Wyverns, and I can do maybe about 4 or 5, 6 trips maybe. Probably end up with about 5 or 6 mil, and then I can put that to good use. And more importantly, I really needed to get Barrows gloves, so I figured I would spend 100k on Barrows gloves as well. It's gonna make me pretty broke, but that's like a BIS thing that I can't really just, you know, give up on and not get. So Barrows gloves, and now I have a lot of bonus accuracy to use with 99 range, so I should be slapping out Wyverns, and the trip should be getting a little faster. So the bonus accuracy from Black D'Hide is actually super beneficial and way better than Void. I think Void got really nerfed like 2 years ago from 20% to 10%. Don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure, but I can definitely tell a difference. Ooh, magic logs. It's pretty decent. Yeah, I can tell a huge difference between using Void without an Anguish and a DHCV versus just using Black D'Hide with an RCB. So don't ever use Void. Would you look at that big boy drop? First D plate legs, third trip, poggers, dude. I did not think that I would get D plate legs this early. Nice. Woo! Finally done doing the Wyverns. Not entirely, but we're done with that trip. And overall, I'm pretty happy, man. It feels kind of good to do Wyverns again because it's been a hot minute since I've done Wyverns. At least it's like a money-making thing, so it's kind of fun to do like all the small shit I did way in the beginning, if that makes sense. But D plate leg drop was actually really nice. So 1 in 512 was pretty solid, and hopefully I can continue having that good luck with drops. I'm pretty sure the total price check is gonna come out to like 800k. I'm pretty sure that's what it came out to. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that trip. I'm going to turn around and revest the GP in more gear again and go back probably for another couple hours. So we'll see what we get in the next price check. So again, we invested the GP we got from the last Wyvern trip, which was like 900k in a better gear. I ended up getting like full Guthix hide, and then one of my viewers suggested that I should try Amethyst Broadbolts and see how they are comparatively to regular Broadbolts, and he said they're really good, so I'm going to give them an honest try and see if I like them, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Dude, what the actual fuck? Another pair of D plate legs? Are you serious, dude? Dude, that's actually so fucking pog. Alright, boys. With a pair of D plate legs, hopefully keep going with this trip. So here we are again, and honestly that was a really great Wyvern trip, to be honest. I'm actually really happy with how that turned out because I ended up getting 9 Raynar Seeds, 3 Snapdragons, a pair of Dragon Plate Legs, and numerous other drops, and yeah, I don't know, I ended up coming out to a lot, especially with the fact that I alked a lot of items too. I think I accidentally brought way too much GP, so I'm gonna deposit some of it. I think I brought like 300k more than I was supposed to, like maybe roughly that, I'd have to guess. I know I accidentally brought like coin stack, but I'll just subtract what I think I brought and then I'll price check the rest. But overall, that was an insanely good trip for me. So far we've earned roughly around 1.9 million GP from that trip, and overall we've earned 2.2 million GP total, not including the gear and the broad bolts and the pots that I bought in. But overall I'm pretty happy so far, and I think I'm going to go back to Wyverns just one more time to round off all the trips, and hopefully we get lucky again. Holy shit, another D plate leg drop. Dude, guys, I actually got one. I'm streaming right now too, which is actually pretty crazy. I've gotten all these D plate legs tonight on stream. That's actually insane, to be honest. Hey, I just wanted to give one more quick shout out to Wyvern CC. Much appreciated once again for letting me use the CC to sell you guys my bones and my prayer potions. But yeah, overall the total time spent on that honestly really wasn't that long, and I ended up coming out with about 1.1 mil from that trip, and overall we ended up coming out with about 3.2 mil in total. Honestly, it was a really good time investment considering it didn't really take me more than about 4 or 5 hours to do it, and I was AFK for most of the time. I decided to sell my gear, and yeah, 3.7 mil total GP made over the course of this episode, and I don't know what I'll do next episode, but I am for sure going to be putting it into some useful gear again and doing something pretty cool. So anyways, guys, thanks for checking out the first episode of my Road to 3 Build Progress series, and have a good day.